Pripyat catacombs. The Stalker program center must be somewhere there. We need to find and destroy it. It's Dictyaro's territory. I guess it's time for you to meet him. But we need to act fast. You've made so much noise that all the war dogs will run to the Discipline.
Ah, salut.
Find out who he contacted.
Mais wesh, enfin...
What are you doing here, Skiff? You could have just asked.
Well, I'm asking now. What is this installation, Colonel?
There's too much stuff left over from Project X that we need to keep quiet. Otherwise, we'll end up with stalker bonfires and soiled mattresses piled up in every corner. But you've been a great help to the Ward, and I value your tenacity. So we can talk openly.
Oh, sure thing.
Sit down! Not all knowledge is equally beneficial. Some of it can be outright dangerous in the wrong hands. Who was it?
The Dark One and Strelok.
You trusted Strelok? An agent of sea consciousness?
Strelok is an agent?
Dark One, Scar, Strelok. Sea consciousness bred them like cockroaches. This installation will help us find every last agent, but only within the perimeter. Unfortunately, many of them have already left the zone, and if we do nothing, houses on the mainland will continue to burn and collapse. If you fight a soldier, you're only fighting yourself.
Désolé patron, c'était dans le scénarium. Moi tout ce que je voulais c'était me rapprocher de Strelok, le localiser et vous le donner. De faire copain-copain, histoire de le trahir et de vous le donner. Donc je comprends pas trop tout ce qui se passe. Et je suis bien de votre côté en fait.
I'm on your side, Colonel.
I'm glad to hear that.
Le problème c'est qu'ils m'ont un peu tiré dessus tes copains.
Anything else, soldier? Make it quick.
Strelok's putting together a new crew. He's planning to take on both you and Scar for the sake of his zone.
Alexander the fucking Great. This'll be the end of him then. I always knew he was trouble. Even back when he showed up at Circa with that sea consciousness pod piece of glass and the X7 papers. And I was right. 6 months later, an explosion at X11. Strelok was barely mentioned in the report. New hires have had to deal with extra background checks ever since.
I want to know more about the agents.
Ask away, soldier.
Strelok mentioned agents. Who are they?
Stalkers. The cream of the crop. Once they got to the center of the zone, they ended up in the neuroprogramming lab at the generators. That's where they were programmed by sea consciousness. And got a stalker tattoo on their right forearm. Okay. After sea consciousness died and their sea installations were shut down, some of the agents woke up and had their brands removed. That's why we can't catch them anymore.
The Ward badge didn't protect me when I asked a simple question about Project Fiber. Her people try to kill me.
Clairement le problème en fait.
But they didn't. Believe me, I'm not happy
Bah
that
oui.
happened here either.
Bande de sacs.
Anyway, Agata is convinced that a man of your skill is essential to the success of our mission. And our mission is the only thing that matters right now. For the time being, we'll settle for cooperation instead of the gory revenge I would otherwise guarantee you.
That's all I wanted to know about the agents.
Anything else, soldier? Make it quick.
Strelok told me he's located the Stalker Program Control Center somewhere underground in Pripyat.
That facility manages all of Project X's infrastructure and controls the induced illusions. We have to get there before Strelok does. Time's of the essence, Skiff.
What's our next move, Colonel?
For now, our main focus should be controlling the anomalous energy. Based on our intel, it looks like the control center might give us clues. But first, we need to get to Pripyat. The only way there goes through Yaniv. Head out right away and contact Yekcherov if you can. Our forward units are already in Pripyat, but maintaining communication has proven to be challenging. Locate them, and they'll help you find the control center. And Skiff, in case the Corps starts acting up, I've heard of a stalker named Spirit, who's known to help people cross the boundary. Keep that in mind.
Oh,
Salut,
it's
vieux.
you, Stalker. Found what you were looking for? Whatever.
Non, mais un peu.
Hornet's gone. Gray's dead and buried. There ain't a soul left to hunt in this place. I'm just gonna sell off the last of my stuff.
Ah merde.
That's it. This forest got the best of us. It's no place for ordinary folks. Glad you stopped by. What can I do for you?
You said Gray was doing some kind of job. Is the job still good?
Yeah, but there's no one left to do it. Freedom stashed their loot in a boar cave to keep stalkers out. But then another mutant moved in and chased off both the boars
Ça veut dire
and
que c'est gros, ça.
if you can take it out, the reward is yours. But watch out, Freedom's stingy with their money. If they're willing to pay and risk their stash,
Ouais.
that means that the critter is a serious threat.
Je vois ce que tu veux dire.
I can do it.
I'm not gonna try to talk you out of it. I just hope it goes better for you than it did for us.
T'inquiète, je vais me débrouiller. Putain, c'est un... Ah, c'est un spirit. Ah, attends, c'est un spirit. Attends, c'est un spirit. Attends, je vais peut-être prendre le sniper parce que si j'arrive à le choper de loin, si je mets en mine, je pense que je peux le one-shot. T'es où, petite merde? C'est lui qui attaque? Je sais pas trop, c'est trop bizarre. Ah putain. Ouais, il est deux dedans. Non, vraiment, c'est la pire forêt du monde. Hein. 100 mètres, je trouve ça loin pour une attaque psy quand même. Là, j'ai rien. C'est 100 mètres par là. Hein. Normalement, une grotte, c'est dans un creux. Là, si je me mets ici, je peux avoir visuel ici. Ah, c'est vraiment ça là. Ça peut être que ça. Hein. Ah putain. Une balle tête, ça suffit apparemment.
Any luck?
You bet.
You'd have made a fine hunter, Lona. Too bad it didn't work out that way. You know, Gray would have appreciated what you did. You finished his last job. Now we can rest in peace.
Well, I know you're a part of... Can't you see I'm
Bonjour.
busy?
Bah
I
oui.
need to get to Pripyat.
Sure, no problem. Come on in. Make yourself at home.
So the entrance is closed.
Sealed tight. We have never allowed anyone in before, and since the signal, it's out of the question.
And what if I pay?
What am I supposed to do with your coupons? Miklucha pretty much stopped selling guns since the signal. Ammo is more valuable than bills nowadays, especially the fake ones.
I've heard that a guy called Spirit might be able to lend me a hand.
Oh, fuck. Holy fucking shit. Well, would you look at that? Care to offer our guest a discount, Rek? Or should we ask Telegraph to give him a proper tour?
I haven't seen Spirit since the signal. Yeah, we did business together. But you didn't make a fuss about my connections when I brought you 2 boxes of ammo, did ya?
Seems like things are going south here, huh?
We've always been short on manpower. And now, I'll put it this way. I still have enough resources to keep you out of Pripyat, but not enough to push the monolith back.
The Corps can't work with other stalkers?
Working together is acceptable. Breaking our oath is not.
When did the promise to Diggy become my oath? All I did was give Spirit the coordinates I got from the Lesser Zone. I didn't have a clue what that blue falcon from the sphere was up to. And that was before the signal. What does it matter now?
Tell me about Spirit.
He knows his way around. Hooked me up with folks at Garbage and with the IPSF. But I haven't seen him since the monolith returned.
Probably because he figured his business guiding stalkers across the boundary went kaput.
His business, not mine. I didn't know what he was up to.
You have no idea how little I care about this at the moment.
If you want to get to Pripyat, find me that Spirit guy. As you can see, my crew's a little thin, so if you're set on crossing the boundary, you'll need to do a bit of legwork.
You can find a guy who worked with Spirit at the water tower. He might be able to tell you something, if he's not too drunk to talk.
See? It's not that hard to cut to the fucking chase. You've got your lead, Stalker. Dismissed.
Faut que je parle à l'autre alcoolique là-bas. Ok.
1, 2, 3. Urgent transmission from Ranger Prime. Monolith on the horizon. All hands on deck. Or not. You might draw a bad card.
Je sais pas qui est qui, je sais pas qui me target. Oh putain, ça c'est allié. Sacré bordel, non? Oh la vache. Derrière les gars. Ah putain, j'ai raté ça. Oh là 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 là. Ils se ressemblent tous, ils ont tous des putains d'exosquelettes. Ils peuvent pas faire un effort. Ça y est, ça s'est mis, ouais. Ok. Putain. Oh bah, on a pris une frag. Oh, de naze, comment on fait pour vous reconnaître là?
Over here! You monolithian son of a bitch!
It's me, Skiff.
Your ugly mug ain't any better. Alright. Come out up here.
Ouais, enfin, les monolithiens, je te rappelle que c'est un peu votre faute. Hein. Enfin, c'est de la faute de Scar, hein, donc tu m'en veux pas, t'es un peu dans la team de Scar. On va choisir ses potes. Ouais, dans un état. Arrête de boire, Richter.
So, what did Korshinov lure you in with? Huh? Money? Power? What's the going rate for freedom and self-respect these days, huh? Right up to the last minute, I clung to the hope that you were just fucking with them. But you... I'm a lousy guide. Quite a shitty guardian angel, too.
C'est pour ça que je veux tout changer, ne sois pas si négatif, qu'est-ce que tu fais ici?
What are you doing here, anyway?
I'm having a great time hanging out with my best buddies. Xentrophy and self-loathing. Same thing as you. Chasing my dreams. It's just too bad I haven't gotten there yet. Silver lining, neither have you.
That's why I want to turn it all around. We deserve better.
Who's we? You and the ward? Korshunov? That smart-ass clown Dalin? I should have let those anomalies have you. What did I get by saving you, huh? Putting the only thing I love, the zone, at risk?
Too bad it doesn't love you back.
Fuck you! Or do you think I'm too sloshed to kick your ass?
You won't. And you know it. You also know that the zone, despite all its beauty, is still a mistake.
Helping you was a mistake.
Or the only thing you ever did right. Circa pushed science forward, and the ward brought peace and order. It wasn't bad for anyone other than the bandits and spark terrorists. Let me show you that this wasn't all in vain. That we can make the world a better place. Help me find Spirit. Help me set everything right.
Why do you need Spirit?
I'm looking for a way into Pripyat. And I know he's been helping stalkers get there.
And what is the ward looking for in Pripyat? No, don't tell me. Let me guess. It's classified. Spirit is a bit of a dreamer. He wanted to find a place in the zone to call his own. First in Pripyat, and after the signal, in Limansk. I suppose you two are a little alike. As insulting as that might sound. For Spirit, of course. Even though he used to be a monolithian. I trusted you, Skiff. I thought you could see what the zone was really like. But you still don't understand.
Quite the opposite. I understand everything. The zone was a mistake from the very beginning.
You know what? Remember that coin I gave you at the slag heap? The one from Pripyat? Let the zone decide your fate.
Tails.
All right, if you say so. Who am I to argue? When Spirit and I went our separate ways, he was heading down the tunnel to Limansk. He's probably still out there, looking for a way into the town. I hope you never make it to Pripyat. You're just not worthy.